Hello and welcome to PA124 Week 8. This week we are in Chapter 10, so if you'll turn to Chapter 10 with me in your green book, The Basics of English. And this week we're talking about punctuation. So your discussion question actually has to do with where do you have trouble with punctuation? Is it commas? Is it semicolons? Is it periods? What type of punctuation do you have problems with? Here is the definition of a punctuation. It starts on page 163 of your book. Consists of a set of standard marks that show relationship among words, phrases, and clauses. Punctuation clarifies the meaning of writing and makes reading easier. So it's not just for you, but your reader. And punctuation indicates the end of a sentence. It includes periods, question marks, and exclamation points. Internal punctuation indicates a pause or break within a sentence. Internal punctuation includes commas, semicolons, colons, apostrophes, hyphens, quotation marks, parentheses, and brackets. And so it'll go through some of these for you to look at. I love that it actually gives you the addresses so that you can see where to use punctuation there. Sometimes I get confused on where to do that. I love at the very beginning of this chapter, I wanted to read, traffic laws help prevent accidents by setting rules to regulate the flow of traffic, and traffic signs give you clues you need to complete your journey safely. Punctuation marks are to riders what traffic signs are to motorists. The period, question mark, and exclamation point act as stop signs to bring your readers to a halt. Other punctuation serves as yield signs by signaling your readers to slow down before reading further or to even take a breath. Just as you obey traffic laws to travel safely, follow punctuation rules to communicate clearly. I love how they put that analogy that, yes, it's really good to use those. And then you have an assignment. It is to complete Chapter 10 review, which I think is at the very back of your chapter, which is on page, 176. It's basically just putting in the punctuation there. If you're familiar with punctuation, great. If you need just a little bit of a review, go through, this chapter and make sure that you read over some of it, like the money or the decimal points. You probably understand, you use that a lot. Question marks, those kind of things, exclamation points. Commas are where I get confused about where should I put it and where should I not. So you might want to read over that about where to insert those. There's also dates and addresses and numbers, so that can be kind of confusing. And then states and countries, don't forget, you'll need those. And then direct quotations. So I love how it kind of just gives you a quick review of that, and then you can actually use those as your example for Chapter 10 review to finish out your assignment. You also have a quiz this week, so make sure that you do that as well. And again, your discussion is about using punctuation and how you can do that thoroughly. So we are in week 8. We have 2 more weeks to go, week 9 and week 10. Remember that week 10 does come quickly, so you want to make sure that all your late assignments have been turned in. I will take late assignments. And to this point, won't take anything off of those assignments. So if you need to maybe take a quiz that you forgot, or you need to turn in an assignment that you haven't done, do so. Get those in so that we can get your grades up and to par. Next week is week 9. We will be doing your surveys, so make sure that you look into that as well. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I can be contacted through email or text if you need to, and all my instructor contact information is actually in under the announcement, so if you need that. But everyone seems to be doing really well with discussion. I love that it's basically a personal testimony, and you're sharing your examples of what you've learned and past writing experiences are and that kind of thing. So thank you for participating in that, and it's very fun just to read those and get to know you a little bit better. All right, well, have a great week 8, chapter 10, and the basics of English, finish that, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.